Chukwuobi Mozojanja Iegu Mozoguyani Raya Noyanike Nadike Tukwasi Chukwuobi. Biafrans, Tukwasi Chukwuobi, good morning to you anywhere you are watching this video. If it is your first time of coming across this wonderful platform, Linda's TV show, you are highly welcome. If you like the kind of content we create here, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notifications. This will enable you to know when we upload a new video here. We react to all forms of videos. We inform, educate, sanitize the members of the public about what is happening in the globe. And I seize this opportunity to appreciate YouTube. You guys are so wonderful for creating and managing this platform that we are using to disseminate information to the members of the public. And at the same time, I put a disclaimer here in Linda's TV show. We do not promote misleading information, hate speech, violence, or trying to instigate war. I do not like those things, so I can never promote them in this platform. A call for self-determination is never a call for war. Please take note of that.
The Brgie, the Biafran government all over the world have sued the Nigerian government to court. In ECOWAS, they have sued them to court, in African court. And here, everything we are doing now is to make sure everything is recorded. Because they said that Simon Ekpa is not doing it right. Now, Simon Ekpa have taken them to court. And the other day, Masob back DOS. And the PM told them there is no way for that. Here, Biafran Day, why every Biafra should honor 3 days sit at home? You know, we are now reading from Nigerian newspaper. Please help us to share this message. Help us to share. We are reading Nigerian newspaper because the NNAMDI KANU says we are not going to pay them any dime. Time will come when all those red brown envelope journalists will not have any choice than to write the news according to how we want it. So we are going. If you are here, please touch the share button. Touch the share button and share it. Let the people come. Let our people enter. Today is marvelous. It's a marvelous day for Biafrans. We have the news. And we are following a prime minister that knows the way. Because Fulanis, we understand the game of the Fulanis through and flow. And for this reason, we are following someone that knows the way. Someone that knows the road. Someone that knows how to go there. That is whom we are following. So if you are here, if you have not shared, share it to all our platforms. Share it to the last man standing on this very earth. As I am talking to you now, I am sharing to the one I can share. You know? So, this is Nigerian news. The Nigerian news is what we are reading. And if you check the headline here, you will see the hoof mag American newspaper says, let us go there. We go there before because this one says Nigerian National Star EPA urged Biafrans to observe 3 days visit at home in honor of slain heroes. Nigerian News is the one carrying it. And here is international media, American media. They have been observing Biafran movement and observing Simon Ekpa and the Brgie, the Biafran prime minister. Hoof mag. They said, Simon Ekpa, a true leader of Biafra. You know, these are headlines. When we are talking about headlines, we are reading headlines. Headlines. Let me tell you how Bible is written, and we say that this is 555 vision, Biafran gospel, and the Bible. It is headline. This King James version you see is uncompleted Bible. The Bible is made up of more than 300 books, made up Bible. And when Biafra will be restored completely, then it will become the last miracle on this very planet Earth before robot will take over this world. You understand? Then this one, let us begin to explain it very, very well. You see, this one, our prime minister is leading. It's a template. He told you that this one he is leading is not a miracle. It is a template because akawaruo egewaruo obiaraje kwukwuo okwukata ma yekwuzina ka amaro ka ndị a na-agwa ananukwa ihe a na-ekwu. Are you understanding? So help us to put your hand in the share button. Write your comment. We are going to comment section to recognize everybody that is here participating. This is American newspaper. This one you are watching here now. The Biafran government, the Brgie you used to see. Those people you used to see, remind you that the people you used to see in the Biafran government, these are faces to fight Biafra. The faces that fight Biafra. You understand? The real people, they don't even see them. There are people, we hear their voices, but we don't see them. Are you understanding? Now, the Biafra Prime Minister, Brgie, is taking over American newspaper. The Brgie is coming to take over a Canadian newspaper. The Brgie is coming to take over Australian newspaper. The Brgie is coming to take over European newspaper. You know what we are doing. We are taking you to a very, very long journey. Very, very long journey today. Now, we have to recognize all the news. We recognize all the news. This one, Vanguard, Guardian Nigeria, Simon Ekpa declared 3 days sit at home in Southeast. We told them they will be the one to announce it. And this sit at home is going to start from 29 of this month, if I'm not mistaken, because we don't like to make a mistake. We don't like to make a mistake when we are here. So we will read it from where it is. Yes, and we are right. It will start from 29th of this month, 29, 30, and 31. And what is the purpose of this sit at home? Nigerian Guardian newspaper is now publishing it. This sit at home is for Biafrans to know that they must go and vote. For Biafrans to know that every Biafra have been denied justice in Biafran land. We are taking you today in a very long journey. So if you have your coffee, go and take your coffee. And if you want to take your tea, you bring your tea very, very close. We are just bringing the headline. And if you see the platform, This is the news. Then the Nigerian people, Nigerian government is the people now publishing the sit at home. So we are reading it from Nigerian newspaper. We are reading it from Nigerian newspaper. Everything that is happening, we are reading them from Nigerian newspaper. Then this is the Guardian Nigerian newspaper again, another one at El Bashad. Then here is the point. Here is the point we have come to deliver. Here says Brgie drag Nigerian government to EU over NNAMDI KANU detention. Biafran referendum. Are you getting it? Please keep on sharing the message. When we finish this headline, we will go to the business of the day. Because atụpụkwa nkịta akpa egosi ya hụ. NNAMDI KANU Brgie. This is Daily Post. NNAMDI KANU Brgie drag Nigerian government to court. Are you seeing it? Because remember, the headline says from Hoofman Eba, the true leader of Biafra. He has he is the ambassador for peace all over the world, and they studied international law, working with the human rights organization here in Europe, and also under criminal investigator. He is also serving as a lawyer, again a politician, a lawmaker in Finland. You see his pictures with the president of Finland. So what we have, what God have given us in the name of Simon Eba, is what matter cannot explain. This is our authority. Nigerian news, Brgie drag Nigerian government to court over NNAMDI KANU detention, Biafran referendum. Are you following? Are you following? Are you following? We are bringing the news because when we bring it from the headline, this is not Nkende IPOB Nemo. This one is not Nkende Hiana Nemo. This is Nigerian news. Yesterday, he told the Nigerian government, do not twist this order. Don't write that Simon Eba sue Nigerian government to court. Don't write that Simon Eba sue Nigerian government to court. Write it according to how it is, that a Brgie, Nigerian Biafran government sue Nigerian government to court. And exactly how he ordered them, that is how they are delivering the message. We are bringing this news like this so that you people will know that Nigeria are the now. We have to go a little more. Another one, Nigerian news spare. Brgie drag Nigerian government over to EU court, African court, over NNAMDI KANU detention, Biafran referendum. Are you seeing it? All this news, the way he ordered them yesterday, that is exactly how they are writing it. We are not writing our own. No. We will go to our own in the comment section before we go back to the business of the day. Here now we will begin to read because everybody is here now. So we are bringing the news because Nigeria is obeying the things we asked them to obey. Let us really try to go on. Here is the document. Here are the documents. These are the documents. These are the documents. This is the second page. The paragraph, This is the other one. The other one. Are you getting it? This is the another one, the introduction of it. And this thing is about 500 pages. This is the front side of it. Here is the news. Now, you have seen some of the things we came to show now. So we have to then return. We will return and recognize the people inside the comment section before we move. Really, I am today. Happy Ume. Yes, happy Ume. Thank you for joining me, joining this blessed morning. Really, if you don't have your coffee, go and take your coffee. Good morning. Obasinachi Innocent. Obasinachi. Oba Biafra, the Nana Biafra, you know. Obasinachi. Thank you. BMO of United States of Biafra. Good morning and a happy weekend. Ezigbo nwanne nke m. Yes, nwanne nke m. Happy Ume. King James Version is written by England King to propagate their evil. Complete. King James Version is written, you know, King James Version, they wrote those things, they remove apostrophe where you will read. When you read the apostrophe, you will see where your fathers and your grandfathers, ancestors is talking to you. They remove them. They removed the book of Tobit. They removed the book of Sirach, the son of Jesus. They removed the book of a lot of books, 7 books they removed from the Catholic Bible. They remove them. The books you will read, then brain will enter inside you. Then Paul Lutumbani, 555 Vision. You are doing great. You too. Martin Ndo Agubam. Thank you, Martin. Lolo Norma. Onyendu said that they will be forced to carry our news without giving them any dime. Oh, when they got this gospel, Lolo Norma, we are not paying them nothing, and they will obey. Arise News, Channel Television, all of them must write about the court. And the PM told them if they like, let them go to the court. If they don't like, they should stay. But they have already summoned them. Onye asị akara ntị anụrọ eburu isi ya na ntị esoro, because of what will happen. PM says that he is not going to fight for Biafra like a Gandhi. He is not going to fight for Biafra like a Martin Luther King. He is not going to fight for Biafra like a Nelson Mandela. He is not going to fight for Biafra like a Charles de Gaulle. He is not going to fight for Biafra like a Kennedy. He is not going to fight for Biafra like a Churchill. He is not going to fight for Biafra like a Hitler. He is going to fight for Biafra like a Simon Banjoko, the Biafran Prime Minister. And he is not Ojukwu. He is not fighting for Biafra like Ojukwu. He is also not even trying to fight like Owazurike. Neither is he NNAMDI KANU, but NNAMDI KANU is his leader. He is fighting for Biafra like Simon Ekpa Njoko. I got that name of Simon Ekpa Njoko. Obatoobie. That is how he is fighting. Then, when he finally restored Biafra, other people that want to be free in case of future, they will say that Ojukwu started the Biafra, Owazurike tried his own, NNAMDI KANU become the indigenous people, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, then Simon Ekpa then come and say he is the end of the game. Then he finished the game. And the way he will fight, he say he is fighting from the multiple front. I don't know if you understand that language. English na so na bia. multiple fronts. He said he will fight from multiple fronts. Yeah, from all corners. The Biafran Liberation Army, the Biafran Marine, the Biafran Air Force, diploma, breaking of papers, suing to court, becoming every front. That's why we are 555 vision. Because this news, we know we can broadcast and tell Biafrans how they will understand Biafran struggle. And when this game started, he asked God to give him more than 1,000 men wisdom. And when that 1,000 men wisdom was given to him, we are telling you, we came to his office and we tried to see the wisdom. Then he demonstrated it, and that thing is what he's still doing up to date. Up to date, more than 1,000 men wisdom. That is what our PM has. And you can see it playing. Obey is better than sacrifice. He told the Nigerian government, do not write that Simon Ekpa sue Nigerian government to court. No, he said the Brgie, the Biafran government in exile, sue Nigerian government to court. And they obeyed. They are writing it according to how he told them. You know, because so if you have not shared, we will appreciate it if you share, because that is how we are doing it today. Our today's message is extraordinary, and we will carry it according to how Chukwuokike wants us to carry it out. Now we continue. Good man, good afternoon. Thank you for joining. Ndidi KANU. Thank you for joining. Paul, thank you. Lolo Noma, yes, so. Ndị zoo ekwetago na ọ na-eme Ndidi. Then God bless our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, Brgie and BNA, everybody financially, as we contribute financially to support this thing. The last game. If we miss this game, Mazen NNAMDI KANU says, if this our generation fail to restore Biafra, forget about it. Nobody will stand up again. Maybe after 100 years, but before 100 years, everybody everywhere will be Islamized. And do you know the reason our generation has to be the one to restore Biafra? Let me tell you. Because this our generation that is being born after the war, and the people that see the war, and the people that fought the war, the people that see the war, the people that fought the war, the people that is born after the war, the people that grow up in the village, the people that is born in the village, this is the most mixed blood. And you know, they already changed our language that the Igbo people cannot speak Igbo fluent again. They destroy our language. Our people now are giving birth to their children in the city, at Onitsha, Aba, Enugu, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja. Some will also travel and go to America, give birth there. You know? So, the remaining people that is trying to still understand the Igbo parable and the Igbo language, this is the dangerous time. If we miss it now, forget it. And that's why Mazen NNAMDI KANU says, if this generation fail to restore Biafra, forget it. And what is the good thing? After he found out that Simon Ekpa came with all this equipment he has, then he decided to go and lead in front. And you can see him there, right there in front. You see him in front. So we are really coming, we are bringing the history, and we will tell you everything he said yesterday. Then, Emma Good. Good afternoon, Emma Good. Thanks so much for the good job. You too. Nice. Amber Ebu. Emeka. Thank you. We are moving. We are moving. Lolo Norma. Thank you. Joseph. Mado Abuchi Ike. Thank you. Onyeze Fidelis. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Really, here we go. For more things. Here we go. Are you with us? Are you really with us today? We are in the age of at least imagination of celebration. The God of women. You know why Simon Ekpa decided to pull out every chulo inside his life is because every one of us have seen what Fulanis are doing to our women. They rape them. Not only raping them, after raping them, they would pieces their body. Starting from exactly from the place they raped them, they would tear their body in pieces and they throw them through the body of our women's in a camp, yeah, inside farmland to turn a manure. Your own mother, your own sister, your own brother, your own sister, your own nephew, your own cousin. And you think that we will stay here in Europe just to enjoy. No. There are some people that will see something, they will say, enough is enough. We know the importance of democracy and we know the importance of self-defense. Self-defense, the law of self-defense has been activated long time ago. And we have to move. Anytime we read, we do. We recognize people that come. And that is how we do our own 555 vision program. Help us to share. Isdo Aguzie, thank you. Gozie BTV, good morning from joining me. Chidozie Nwoke Dike. We are Biafrans and we move with all speed. We move with all speed. So what we want to show now, we have to revise to put it in the document of Biafra, what happened yesterday. In the document of Biafra, the things that happened yesterday, then we will proceed.
Biafrans, since I was elected the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, I made sure that we fulfill the promise to the Biafra people by following the template and liberating Biafra using multi-dimensional approach. The multi-dimensional approach, the political approach, diplomatic approach, and of course, in self-defense and armed struggle approach. The reason for that is that while we are following the international most acceptable way of liberating people that are being subjugated or enslaved by the oppressors, we as well, and at the same time, decided to protect and defend ourselves against a known terrorist state called Nigeria. So my fellow Biafrans, we continue to pursue the freedom of Biafra people using every mechanism necessary. Of course, there is a need for us to also use the judicial approach. And today, we are in Banjul court with the Nigeria terrorist state. The Nigeria terrorist state, many people may not understand why we will continue to address Nigeria as a terrorist state. A country where terrorists are reintegrated within 6 months of so-called surrender. Knowing fully well that you cannot reintegrate terrorists within 6 months. In fact, terrorism is something that is very ideological. It is not something you are going to solve by putting people in one place you call a camp and giving them food and teaching them how to live a life and make food, or how to run and...
So, reference, as we are marching forward, you know that Fulanis, Usman Danfodio draw the map to Fulanis on how they will capture Biafran land and how they will capture Nigeria. We have it in our file. Everything is packed in our file, inside our archives. Then they've been following this thing gradually. They captured the Hausa people. When they were about to capture the Hausa people, they called them Hausa Fulani. But originally, what we have is Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, Wazobia. That is what it is. Nobody knows about Fulani. They begin to integrate. They came from Futajelon. They came from Mali, Senegambia, Chad. Then they entered, they called themselves Hausa Fulani. They captured Hausa Fulani. They captured Hausa, demoted all their emirs, demoted all their leaders, and they installed their own. And they say they will encroach to Benue. As they encroach to Benue, you see what happened, how they are killing people. Now, they are about to enter Biafran land. The god of the land, they rise up and they say, stop there. This land is his own, where his own people dwell. Now, Ahmadu Bello says, anybody that will work in Nigeria have to work under their interest. Like Peter Mba, like Hope Ozodinma, like Iwe Anyanwu, like Soludo, like every other person that is a representative in Nigeria from the Biafran side. They say they must work under their interest. If you cannot work under their interest, nothing for you. They prefer to work with the foreigners. Are you getting it now? Now, when they begin to encroach, they brought their Ruga, which is bringing cows. Their cows have been eating our farmland. Eating our farmland and making our people, keeping our people in dungeon and keeping them hunger. Mazen NNAMDI KANU then created ESN. When he created ESN, then that time it was Fulani henchmen and the Meyetiala. These are the people killing. Then, Aisha Buhari told them that the strategy they are using to be killing our people, Nigerian people, is not the map Usman Danfodio draw for them, that they are too violent. They should go gradually. Aisha Buhari made this statement. Now, then they removed the name Fulani Henchmen because United Kingdom, England, told them that if they are calling Fulani Henchmen, it will destroy their reputation. It will destroy their reputation, or Mietiala. Then they change it up and they call it bandit. Bandit is what you see Nigerian red envelope newspapers carrying. They say bandit when Fulanis kill people. Then they said that any Boko Haram that is being recruited has the opportunity to become Nigerian president. And this is the plan. You see Shetima there as the vice president. And the Tinubu came from Guinea-Bissau or Guinea Equatoria or Guinea what? But he came from Guinea-Conakry. That is where Tinubu came from. Tinubu, nobody knows his family in Yoruba land. Now, with the power of Biafran Liberation Army, they bring Fulani recruited Boko Haram. The reason Nigerian government will not go to that court, and the reason United Nations and the nation of this world will stand against them. That is what we are. Why PM said in this place that whether if they like, they should answer the call. And if they don't like, they should ignore it. The important thing is that they have been informed. And the thing we showed you here is that all Nigerian newspaper has carried it that the Biafran government, the Brgie, led by the Prime Minister of Biafran government, sued the Nigerian government to African court. If they fail to come from now till December, Biafra will be declared, and you will hear it from him here. What he tells you that will happen, and the automatic delegitimization of Nigeria will take a different dimension. And from this angle now, you will hear how everything is working and the reason Nigerian government, nobody will summon courage to go to that court. And if they don't come, the world will rule against them. If they come, then how can you integrate a Boko Haram to military and send them to Eastern Zone, killing people? Military. Are you understanding? So, complete. So, here now, as according to our system, we must continue to recognize everybody that is writing comment here. Obinago Anya Ogo. Thank you. Diana Agondeba. Diana, I greet you so much for joining again. Good morning, Mazi Paul. Good morning to you, Diana, and every genuine Biafra. Eugene, says Eugene, my big brother, I greet you so much. I greet you. Well done for joining. Paul Lutumbani. We must be supporting with everything we have been blessed with to see Biafran restoration as a sure match. Lolo Norma, that's our PM. Igwe Gidibam Gidibam speaking. Are you hearing it? Hey, good man, Exodus. One name, I greet you. Good man TV. I greet you. Jiseike, one name, good man. I miss you, you know. Then we have to continue with it.
Do trainings, and then after 6 months, you will say that you have now de-radicalized them. There is no point in de-radicalizing a terrorist that is very ideological. Today we have seen the effect of those whom they claim to have been de-radicalized and reintegrated into the society, including recruiting them into military, police, Air Force, Navy, and all that. We've seen the havocs, the menace they cause in our land, and when they are recruited, they deploy them to Biafra territory, and they will begin to burn villages, houses, instead of protecting the people. And of course, the reason for that is not very, very far from what we have been suspecting for a very long time: Islamization of Nigeria. We do not have anything against Islam, but we expect the other people to also respect our choice of religion. We are Christians, Jewish, and of course, traditional worshippers. And you cannot force us to embrace a different religion that we are not conversant with or that we don't want in our life. So that is the reason you see many killings, ethnic cleansing, annihilation of many ethnic groups, and of course, other indigenous nationalities within the Niger area. And Biafra people have stood up to resist that particular barbarism and massacre of different ethnic nationalities within the Niger area. Biafrans are resisting it, and for that reason, in as much as we want peace, we must defend ourselves. In as much as we want to exit Nigeria, we must make sure that our women and children are not killed like before. We must make sure that we don't go out to the street and give ourselves very cheaply to the Nigeria state to be massacred. We've seen a massacre of Biafrans from 1999 after many, many years.
Yes, Biafrans, we are 555 vision, 555 vision. And before coming to serve Biafra, Chukwukika Abiyama directed us on how to capture the information that is coming and how we are going to preach it. And that's why we are 555 vision, Biafran gospel and the Bible. What you see here going on is gospel and the Bible. You people should understand now that Hamas fighting Israel and Iran fighting Israel. Iran is the leader of terrorists all over the world, you know, and the leader of Hamas visited Nigeria. What is their agenda? To wipe Israel out of the surface of the earth. And since Chukwukika Abiyama said that Israel must be, that is how he said that the Biafrans must be. And try to understand the origin of all these things. Remember, the former Babylon is found in Iraq and Iran. This Babylon you saw in the Bible, the Babylons that used to kill Israel, those days we read in the Bible, they are the original Iraq and Iran of today. So when you see this thing that is going on, you should also try to connect the dots that these Fulanis are the descendants of that Ishmael, where all this problem originated. And this problem originated from Abraham, Sarah, and Haggai. Are you understanding? And the attention of these Islamic people, Iran, Iraq, Hamas, and the other Muslim of this world is to wipe out every descendant of Israel. We, the Biafrans, Iran is trying to wipe out Israel. All these things. That is exactly what you see going on. This war you read in the Bible, when you read Bible very, very well, you will see war to war, war upon war, war upon war, and war upon war. That war is still going on. You understand now? And before we go on to read, to do this one, our own way in this place is to recognize, because you standing here watching us, sharing it, you are doing mighty. Without you, people will not get informed of what we are doing. One of the advantage we have when we are doing this thing here, some of the prominent, those people that call themselves educated people, like Philip Emeagwali, for example, the governor of the Igbo man that is a governor in Canada, all those people, they hear our news. Then Since they don't want to communicate with us, and some of them used to communicate with us, and they ask us the contact of PM or how they will enter government. What we are doing here now, we are just scattering the news. The important people, those people that know how to write law, we will direct them to PM or government. Then they will go and do something. The people you see in government are the faces that fight for Biafra. They are the deadly people. When you talk deadly people, those sophisticated human beings, you don't see their faces in Biafra. And they are the people making these things happening. Mary Tokan, I must greet you. Florence Chinwe, Mwawolo, God protection upon you and upon you as well. Emmanuel Cyril, thank you. Lolo Noma. Biafrans, please share, subscribe, like, go let it go viral. Dalo. John Mwadike, thank you. Fidelis Onyeze Mwachineke, you really almost there. We are there. Exodus, good man. Like and share, subscribe if you have not subscribed. We need numbers in this place as we continue to this gospel we are preaching today. Complete gospel, that is what we are doing today for you to know.
From after the war, we've seen the emergence of Biafra from 1999 under Mossop. Many thousands of them were killed, many buried in shallow grave. From 2013, we saw the emergence of the indigenous people of Biafra under the leadership of NNAMDI KANU. Many of them were butchered and killed from 2015 to 2017 to 2018, and of course, even in 2022 and in 2023. Many of them were killed. The last one happened in Aba, in a state called Abia State, in the former Abia State, and they were protesting, and many of them were killed and butchered live in the street of Aba. After that massacre, we ordered sit at home to make sure that those who killed them were hunted down by the Biafra people. Of course, we recorded some success on that, and we continue to make sure that those who come to kill Biafrans will not live to tell the story. It is self-defense. It has been activated, and you can agree with me that since Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the unveiling of the Biafra Defense Forces, the Biafra Liberation Army, and Biafra Resistance Fighters, this barbarism, this killing has reduced to the minimum. They no longer kill our people at will. We no longer even give them that particular opportunity to kill anymore. And each time they come to kill in our community, we have ruthlessly resisted that particular barbarism. And today, you can see all of them crying. And sometimes I look at them, how they cry, and I laugh. I was listening to the so-called defense chief, Musa, lamenting how Nigeria has engaged Finland. I do not know what they are engaging Finland for. Is Simon Ekpa in Nigeria? The answer is no. You know where Biafra Liberation Army they are. If you think that you have the firepower, you go there. You have been going there with armored tanks. You have been visiting those camps. And of course, at the end of the day, you get defeated. And then you go to the social media and cry about Simon Ekpa. Is Simon Ekpa in Nigeria carrying gun? Is Simon Ekpa the one that you are coming to kill in their villages, in the villages? Is Simon Ekpa the one that made you to kill over 200 people in Aba school? Is this Simon Ekpa that was the reason why you killed massacre Biafras at Mpo? Was this Simon Ekpa the reason why you kidnapped NNAMDI KANU? Why you kidnapped NNAMDI KANU? I was still having broadcasts on YouTube. I have not even proved anything to the terrorist state of Nigeria. You kidnapped him, thinking that after that, Biafra will end. In fact, after the kidnapping of NNAMDI KANU, many of you organized press conference, from the special advisor to the president then, to the national security advisor, to to the Minister of Justice, AGF, Malami, all of you organized press conference bragging how Biafra have ended, bragging how you can never hear, very soon, nobody will hear about Biafra again. You thought you all succeeded, but hey, actually, I am just starting. If you think that you have pride, believe me, after the 2nd day of December, when Biafra may have counted their vote and issued a declaration for the restoration of independence of Biafra, believe me, your cry will multiply by 1,000.
Hey, Biafrans, we told you before we came up with the 555 vision, Biafran gospel and the Bible. We know that the journey to get Biafra is big, and we can only couple only 555 ideologies, 555 histories, 555 spirits guiding the one we are doing. And the PM the other day, he asked for more than 1,000. So with the small one we acquired, we use it to explain whatever that is going on. And for that reason, Hamilton Luma is here. We thank you for coming. Happy weekend, Hamilton Luma. Austin Adeyi, thank you. Then Ike, he said, please, the lawyers of Biafra, the men that filed the suit, PM and his cabinet, not only EU, they take the case to ICC and the other world organization against Nigeria for her to answer some question and the persecution. If we keep going on here, Ike and every other person, he said that after this case is been, after when Biafra has finally voted, let Biafra vote, there will be great awareness, which Nigerian government have already shared. Great awareness has been circulated from 29, 30, 31. Biafrans will sit at home so that the news of vote will come out. Every other person will go and vote. Then, what do we need from 20 million voters up? And why do we need that 20 million voters up? During registration of Nigerian election, which people will be deceived some gullible ones, the vote being registered is 25,000, and the 5,000 voted for P2B. The people who took their PVC, 25,000 from Biafran land. Then the people that vote for P2B and or anybody they vote, 5,000. This 20,000, we need it. This 20,000, when we get it, then Biafra will be declared. And it's a mandatory that the PM will declare Biafra on the 2nd of December. So, and Ike or Ike, what happened here now is, when Biafra will be declared, then we will then begin to go to this area you wrote here now, ICC and the other places. And when we begin to go on, try to follow us. God, Chukwuka called us to show our faces, and we are showing it. So, Gozie BTV, Biafra or Biafra. Austin, thank you. Progress news. Blessing Kelechi. Well done, my brother. Well done, you. Well done. Well done. Progress news. Thank you. Christian Elekwechi. Elohim is vindicated.
Hello, my wonderful people. As we have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.